So I got down to the bottom of why the phone was off. And it turns out my phone was maxed out on storage. The video had shut off. And at that point, the phone kind of just went into idle mode. So, God, man, that really put me back. Okay. Not only was I really upset about not having the video content, right? The proof that I did the hard thing, I did the 80 minutes worth of work. But what it turns out is that's a real big pain in the butt. I have a 250 gigabyte storage iPhone that I use for the filming. Completely maxed out. Thankfully, I did have an external hard drive, but this was definitely a learning curve. So anyone that is kind of getting into filming, doing anything, definitely have an external hard drive, and then immediately get into the habit of daily, at longest weekly, uploading the content that you store or that you film on your device, whatever it may be, and put it onto the external hard drive. Why do I say that? First and foremost, it'll keep your phone itself, device clean, available, ready to do long format videos at any point. Secondly, it'll also give you the ability to have it manageable, organized, and quick and easy to do. So what I ended up having to do, because I was not doing any of those things, is I came to a moment where it was like, all right, hey, 250 gigabytes of crap. So I selected everything and tried to just 250 gigabytes of stuff over. It didn't do it. It didn't like it. I learned that I had, let's say it was about 300 pieces of content, videos, pictures, whatever it was that totaled that storage capacity. I had to select 5 to 10 at a time to export into the external hard drive. And the kicker to this was every time you would export 5 to 10, it took 5 to 15 minutes to do that. So on the shortest side, what is that? 5 times, well, first off, we'll do 250 divided by, we'll say 10. So it's 25 times 5, that's 100. It's 2 hours straight of nonstop, doing this process of boom, 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 boom. Well, here's the problem. I failed for the first 2 hours, 3 hours, because I kept trying to upload the entire thing. And it kept looking like it would do it, and then it would load and load and load. So I would go away for 20, 30 minutes while it was still loading, because when you were trying to move that much over, it was a lot longer. And then eventually we just say it can't do it, and then just nothing would happen. And I was like, well, actually, that's not true. It would upload I want to say 40. And then so I tried eventually I started just trying to do 40. And then it wouldn't even necessarily do the 40 that I wanted. And then what I was realizing, and I realized this a little bit too late, I was already 60 or so downloads in, is that they weren't saving per the original video date. They were saving per the time that I was exporting it. So that was how the external hard drive then had it filed. So not what I wanted, because then what I ended up with, long and short, is once everything finally did get transferred over, which, by the way, this is a huge reason, I would say 40% why I am about 2 weeks behind now in all of my videos and everything like that. Right now, as I'm doing this part, it's week 13, so I'm literally 2 weeks behind. So it is what it is, right? Things happen. It's a learning curve. My behavior, my actual actions are the other 60% of that. Don't get me wrong. Yes, this postponed it. This halted me. This pushed me back. But this is by no means trumping the lack of my efforts in the correct places, right? So that being said, my efforts have not been going to the correct places, or at least as much as I want them to go to the correct places, I feel like they're not. Anyway, once I got everything kind of into the external hard drive. Then I opened it up and I realized it's just there. All of it. All of it from week 1 to, at the time, week 11. And I have already obviously posted quite a lot of that content. So I was trying to go through it. So I've literally spent the last 2 weeks trying to get the content off the phone into the external hard drive, then from the external hard drive, trying to get it actually organized to where I can actually look at it, understand what videos are what. I have duplications of like, God, 80 things because I accidentally, while trying to do it, it's a learning curve, right? And it's like, my goodness, it's one that I wish I kind of knew about a little ahead of time. But anyway, that's why the video itself cut out. That's also why I've been pretty late this last couple weeks in the videos. All of that to the side, I'm pushing forward. I want to share this with you. I recently thought of this. I'm visualizing my future into reality, and we're going to see where we can grow together. Till next time.